Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Annika Notveit.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Lloydminster motorists are going to have to dig deeper into their pockets. The price of gas at some stations in the border city has jumped almost 20 cents a litre. Gasoline was around 104.9 this morning, but has since jumped to almost $1.24 per litre at several locations. It is believed a shutdown at the 7th largest refinery in the United States is to blame. Experts say a gas supply shortage is expected in the U.S. Midwest, which is another reason for the increase in gas prices on the prairies. We're getting more information now on the precautionary drinking water advisory issued in North Battleford yesterday afternoon. The city says partially treated water bypassed one of the treatment processes and flowed into the treated water reservoir at the city's water treatment plant. The water flowed for around 6 minutes before an alarm went off and the plant was shut down. Last night, workers evaluated the situation and concluded that none of the partially treated water left the plant. The city is also flushing the main water closet as a precautionary measure. For now, the advisory remains in effect for North Battleford. Residents are encouraged to boil water for 1 minute before consumption. Excessive water use, such as watering lawns, is being discouraged. All right, 3 men in Cold Lake are facing drug trafficking charges after RCMP executed several search warrants on Friday. After combing through multiple homes and vehicles, police and the Alberta Law Enforcement Response Team seized marijuana and other drug trafficking evidence. 28-year-old Aaron Kapp from Cold Lake is charged with possession of a controlled substance. 25-year-old Desi Misto and 32-year-old Matthew Steele, also from Cold Lake, are charged with trafficking cocaine. Anyone with further information about the drug trafficking group operating in the area is asked to call Cold Lake RCMP at 780-594-3302 or Crime Stoppers. Another area in Alberta has declared a state of agricultural disaster. The MD of Bonnyville joins a growing list of over 20 Alberta municipalities affected by the drought. The area has seen between 75 to 100 millimeters of rain since the start of the growing season, which is half the normal amount. The Director of Agriculture and Waste, Matt Jan, says it affects mostly the hay and pasture land. This dry weather makes it difficult to feed livestock. Farmers are also dealing with grasshopper infestation, leading council to initiate a reimbursement for spraying in some circumstances. Well, despite the challenges of this growing season, one community partner is having some summer fun. Egg producers are in for a treat as ADM organizes family picnic days for area producers.
The bouncy house.
Producers were the guests at Bud Miller Park as the canola company showed its appreciation to its customers and their families. Overall, some fun before harvest season gets underway.
Some of the producers who are combining peas or will be combining peas are getting pretty close. The rest are getting out equipment. So we're talking about markets where we're talking about what they think they're going to have for yields, and then just really just catching up.
And while kids had some fun and neighbors mingled, producers are still focused on the job at hand.
Our crops probably germinated better than ever, but these rains just were a month and a half to 2 months late, and I don't know, canola might have come back with some of the rain, but some of the wheat and stuff is predetermined a little earlier and it's kind of burnt up.
Meantime, other producers around the region will get their turn for a summer meet and greet.
Tomorrow we're down in Wainwright, then Tuesday we're in Viking, Wednesday over in Makwa, and Thursday out in Spiritwood. So those are in the evenings, and those are geared for for adults. So any canola grower and their spouse is welcome as long as they RSVP.
For more information, you can call ADM at 780-875-5554. 35 years ago, a Canadian hero, Terry Fox, began his marathon of hope across the country. 3.5 decades later, Canadians continue to run in support of cancer research. To date, more than $650 million has been raised worldwide in Terry's name. In Lloydminster, the build-up to this year's run is underway. Les Korn has organized the event for 3 years. He says in the past it's been difficult to attract participants.
We've had some slow years where there hasn't even been a run in Lloydminster, unfortunately, and some years we've had as few people as 3 or 5 people show up. Last couple of years we've had around 50. This year we're hoping 150, 200 people we're hoping to get out. So, or if not more, that'd be fantastic.
Korn says the run has typically had more success in Eastern Canada and BC, where Fox was born. but he'd like to see the Prairies step up their support. He adds 89 cents from every dollar donated goes directly to cancer research, which is more than most other charities.
In Western Canada, Terry Fox always said if you donate $1 to the run, you're part of the Terry Fox run. So if everybody stepped forward in Lloydminster and donated $1, we do pretty good here.
The 5-kilometer run goes September 20th at 11 a.m. at Bud Miller Park. To enter, volunteer, or donate, go to terryfox.org. Tomorrow marks Dairy Queen's 13th annual Miracle Treat Day event. For anyone who buys a Blizzard, all profits are donated to the Stollery Hospital in Edmonton to help children who need it most.
This funding helps support all their medical programs, their different advances. They're one of the higher rated hospitals in Canada for different things for children. So I think Alberta is one of the biggest fundraisers in Canada.
Over the years, this annual fundraiser has had major success.
Last year we raised just over $40,000 and we're hoping to top that up by a little bit. I know things are tight, but people have supported this every year.
As tight as things may be, it's pretty tough to say no to a Blizzard, especially when the profits are going to a special cause. All right, and last year, roughly 800 liters of ice cream was sold. And if you don't want to miss out, DQ is taking pre-orders. To make your orders, you can call 780-875-4181. We might have to make some pre-orders.
I'm ready to call now.
Yeah.